Hey everyone, we are back and we want to share a secret with you. But first, before we share that secret, we want to also give an acknowledgement to Dominique because she just a few days ago turned 9.
2?
Yay!
No, I think 1, right?
She turned 9 like 2 days ago. And we had a really cool little, party for her. It was real small, but it was really cool because she got like gifts and things, You know how it is when you have a baby who was born in December and they're born close to Christmas. They want to make sure their birthday was separated from Christmas. So we made sure we did that. And we're going to also celebrate tomorrow. We have some things going on tomorrow for her that she doesn't even know about. But on to the surprise. So we have been keeping a secret from you all, and we have a new addition to our family.
I know it's
So,
so.
who wants to share?
Me!
Gigi.
We have a cat.
We have our very first pet. Very first pet. And it's a cat. Now, we adopted this cat. So she is 2 years old and her name is Melanin. She is a calico cat. And we love her. She is very even-tempered.
Timid and quiet.
Yeah, she's very timid.
At times.
Quiet.
At times.
Yeah. And but we like her. So let's talk about kind of the quick backstory of what happened with this cat. So we've been wanting a pet, kind of, sort of, low-key wanting a pet. And we kind of played around with the idea of a bunny rabbit. We were like, let's get a bunny. But then we were afraid that the bunny would fall down from the second floor to the first floor or something. They don't make noise, and that was kind of creepy because they make noise. So then we came off of that. Then the thought was, we kind of want a dog, but then dogs can be a lot of work, and right now we need something that's going to kind of just fit in a little bit better. So we just left it alone. One day on my neighborhood app, I happened to see a post about a cat. And this lady was saying how it was a very sweet cat. And the cat's name used to be Cookie. And she was saying that she had just taken the cat in, but there was another cat that was real dominant. And that cat was kind of like bullying her. And so she spends a lot of her day hiding. And she really just needs a home. And I don't know. She put a picture there. I felt compelled to go ahead and at least consider it. So then the next day I told the girls about it because it was still sitting in my mind. And the girls were like, yeah, I want a cat. And I was nervous about it, but I was like, whatever. I'm going to just ask, let's see what Dad thinks. Daddy Lee.
We begged him. We begged her. We begged.
Yeah, it took a few days.
So they begged and begged. But this was all in like a day, like a day's time. This was not like something we just took months on. It was like, all right, we begged. So then I started noticing that people were like, well, if you can't find anybody, I'll take her. And I was like, oh, no, hold on, wait. And then, before that, I noticed that people were saying things about like putting her in like a pound or some type of a shelter, and I felt bad.
Oh, no.
So I started asking about hey, is it okay for me to what would happen if I took the cat? And then I started noticing other people were trying to get the cat. So then the lady called me back and basically, said, you would love her. I think your girls would love her and all that. And I said, okay, well, let me go in. Let me just make sure my husband is good with it. Talk to him. He was kind of like, what'd he say?
He said,
no, I don't really want her. She's too much work. She's not.
She was like, he was like, if I
about
ever get her, then that's not my responsibility.
Mhm.
He was like,
She's not my
if we get her,
responsibility.
then
I don't really
then
want
I'm
her.
not going to
Well,
take care of
You don't
her.
have to
Like
wait.
he
Go
said,
ahead.
and then he also said, I didn't need a cat. All I needed was you guys.
Right. So he did. He said that, if you get this cat, that I just wanted to go on record to know that this is not my responsibility. And I was like, okay, I was nervous, but I really wanted the girls to have a cat or a pet. And a pet that could move, not so much like a fish, But my
That's
whole
what
thing,
he kept on saying. Oh yeah, let's just get a fish that's gonna die in a week's time.
yeah, I didn't really want to get a fish because I wanted it to be something they could actually love. But that was also the very reason I was afraid for them to get a pet too, because I didn't want them to get so attached to something and then something happens to it and now they're dealing with grief. I went on and I just went for it. The lady asked, well, do you want her to come tonight or do you want her to come tomorrow? And at first I was kind of like, well, let me push it to tomorrow. But then Gerald was like, well, no, why don't you just go ahead? I mean, you may as well just go ahead and take her in tonight.
You said that because you didn't want Daddy to change his mind.
That too. Yeah, I didn't want him to change his mind. I felt like if I waited, then he would be like, nope, like the next day or something like that. So I called the lady. I told her, sure, go ahead and bring her over. She said she needs litter box and all this. I called my friend, asked her about it, and then they brought the cat over. Initially, I was extremely nervous. I didn't know what it meant to have her. She was kind of walking around the house sniffing and kind of like cautious of us and stuff. And then I'm trying to think what else. Oh, she seemed like a little bit scared at first, but then that night when she went to bed, she came up and she was just really like, around me. And then it just kind of happened where every night at first, for like at least the first 2 weeks, she was always just around. Like she would always come and she was a lap cat. So she'd come hop in my lap. She'd sit there as I'm doing different things or handling business like late at night.
She's asleep now.
So look, this is the deal. The first 2 weeks, everything seemed okay. I was just like, oh, I'm just so happy. I took her in. But let's just be real. After that first 2 weeks, I was just like, okay, I've had enough. My sleep patterns are different. I feel like I had a newborn. It was too much. It seemed like every time around like 4 or 5 in the morning, it would be like, and at first it went from feeling bad for her to just being annoyed. Like, I need my rest. I'm sick of this. Because I would kind of like take over at night so they wouldn't have to deal with anything. Then I started thinking, wait, I think she's playing me. I don't think she really needs to be like, I shouldn't have to wake up and change my sleep patterns and all that. She plays a lot. And now I'm able to sleep a little bit more because we have to train her. We're having to train her to, well, even though they say it's hard to train a cat, but we're having to get her used to the fact that we're not just going to jump just because you are up at 3 and you want to kick it. Like, nope, we're not about to do that. So, overall, what do you think about her?
I love her because, like, I just love her personality and everything. And then, like, there's a scarf, and then, like, when we throw it, she always catches it, and she gets on her hind legs, and she jumps up.
Oh, yeah.
What is something that you like about her, Dominique?
She's nice sometimes, and then she loves to, she gets in sometimes on my lap, like once or twice.
I love Melanin, but she is greedy. So in that regard, she does fit in this family. She's greedy. It seems like she already knows that whatever. It seems like she already knows I provide her food. So then anytime not anytime, but a lot of times when she sees me, she like will run like, and then she has a bell on, so she jingle. I was like, okay. It's like if I go in the kitchen, she instantly think I'm going there for her. I'm like, no, I was just gonna get a candy cane, like a peppermint. Now we do give her food. We give her dry and wet food and all that. So most of the time she will kind of be okay as long as she's not hungry. But I can definitely tell when she is hungry because she gets really friendly. Like, hey girl, hey, are you going in the pantry? And I was thinking I could have this instead of this today. Oh, speaking of, where'd she go?
No, she's right there.
We should
I said I heard a jingle.
I think I have never been so like
annoying,
freaked out about jingle bells since we've had her. So we're gonna try to see if we can bring her in the shot as we close out this video. Look, here she is.
Just ignore me.
Oh, wait, back up, cause there she is. That's Melanin.
She's like, what's going on?
She's very patient with these girls because, you know, she needs to be. I think now she's like, okay, yeah. That's pretty much it. We just wanted to share the new news with you all, let you all know that we have a new member of our family. We all like her. Yes, Daddy Lee even did turn her around, and
he
likes her too. He pets her. He cares. He tries to make sure she has her food and everything. So she's grown on him as well. So be on the lookout for her to be in our videos and pictures and things. We even took some Christmas pictures. We're not done yet taking them, we managed to kind of get her in a few of the shots. So she is a member of the family.
Yes,
But
she is.
again, thanks for tuning in. Be on the lookout. I have a really funny video coming out where I'm trying to decide if I'm going to get these girls any gifts.
Wait, what?
Everyone, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and like this video and share it with your friends so they can see other positive families on the YouTube. Okay? But anyway, we'll see you later. Feliz Navidad. Bye.
I know.
Melekilikimaka. All right, hit the record button.